Now this video is going to be installing some 12 volt electrics into the van. Now I've normally fitted these type of USB voltage meter units, but today I'm going to be fitting one of these in. This is an all-in-one USB 3 or USB-C and voltmeter. Normally they come in individual units like that, and this is just USB 2. So that gives a slower charge than this should. This should actually charge things like your GoPros, more modern smartphones that rely on USB 3. This should provide a quicker charge through. And because it's an all-in-one unit, it should have a voltmeter as well, so you're not having to drill twice the amount of space just to be able to get a voltmeter like those units there. So I'm going to be fitting this unit into the door of a kitchen unit that I'm just making inside a little camper conversion that I'm doing at the moment. Should be a relatively quick, easy, straightforward install. I'll show along exactly how I fit it in, how it's wired in, and what it looks like and how quickly it charges at the end as well. But from the looks of it, it should be a nice, neat looking little unit, space saving as well, because you're not having to have both a USB and a voltmeter with multiple holes in units or ply panels. Now it doesn't matter if you're installing it into a ply panel or a unit panel. All you need is a hole saw that is ever so slightly bigger than the actual unit but smaller than the lip. Obviously if you drill a hole that's bigger than the actual unit, the unit's just going to fall straight through. So the hole saw that you need to use, as I say, needs to fit over the USB but not over the lip. So I'll get this hole drilled in, the unit installed, show it all the way through, and show it all working. So as you can see, with that hole saw bit, the actual unit sits just nicely inside it. So by the time you take into account the thickness of the metal as well, and that'll sit straight through, but obviously it's not too big where the other side will go through. That will still leave a nice lip, and that's what it mounts with. So I'll get the hole drilled out and get the unit fitted. Right, so there's the hole drilled in the unit. So now the USB voltmeter just slides straight through, and with the securing ring on the other side, that just twists straight on, and that will secure it in place. So there's the unit mounted in place. It really is that simple and easy to do. Now it's just a case of connecting the electrics up, and that's just a case of getting some 12 volt cable. You do need to use a suitable amperage cable depending on what you're going to be connecting the meter and the charger to. I would recommend something over 10 amps, probably 12 to 15 amps at a minimum. Always with a suitable size fuse as well, anywhere from 5 to 10 amps, again depending on what you're going to be charging. Now because this is USB 3/USB-C, it will give out more voltage, more amperage compared to your standard USB 2 chargers. That's because these are designed for quicker charging for things like your GoPro cameras, more modern smartphones, things like that. So I'll get the electrics wired in now. The unit comes with a couple of crimps, so they just need crimping onto the end of some cable. Then that cable connecting up to a 12 volt battery. I say that's just a quick example battery that I've got there. And then we'll show it all wired up and working. So that's the cabling all crimped up. That side's for the actual meter. Now this side I've already crimped the positive because the negative goes in this particular setup to a negative common return. And obviously if you're wiring it directly to a battery, then it's just a case of crimping up both sides and putting them in. Just turn that one up. So I'll get this one wired in, connected up to a battery, and show it all working. So there's the unit all wired in and wired in into my little fuse box at the back, with a little fuse in just to show it working as well. At the moment the battery was pretty flat, so I've had to put it on charge, and that's why it's reading 16 volts rather than the usual 12 to 13 that most batteries will feed out. Obviously it must be getting pretty charged now with it reading 16 volts, so I should be able to take it off charge soon, so that's good. As I said, it's showing it's working anyway. It's a quick easy way just to find out what the voltage is on the battery, and just flip up the cover and there's a couple of USB points. And if I just plug a little charger in, plug it into my phone, there we go, the phone's on charge. So that's how I've fitted a couple of USB charger points, USB 3/USB-C, or obviously backwards compatible with normal USB as well, with a built-in voltmeter, wired into the electrics and fitted into a door. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it the old thumbs up. Have a look at my channel, there's loads of stuff on there already. Everything from full van conversions to rust repairs and bodywork repairs, this, that, the other, loads of other electric bits and bobs as well. So have a look at my channel, plenty more content, subscribe for more to come, give the video a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.